What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Buffalo Sabres firing Ted Nolan after one full season behind the bench. Obviously, Buffalo had the worst record in the NHL. This was a kind of a foregone conclusion, but I hate seeing this happen to Ted Nolan. You set him up to fail. I mean, that Buffalo essentially had the expectation of being the worst team in the NHL and getting a top 2 pick this year. That was their goal from the get-go. That's what they gave Nolan to work with. Those are the tools they gave him to work with, and that's what they achieved. To fire Nolan like that, my thing is obvious. Is Nolan the best coach in the NHL? No, but I'd let him stick around, and I'd have him be there for at least some of the better days. Maybe he's not the one that brings you to the promised land, but I just think it's kind of a screw job that a guy that took it in the neck for you this season gets shown the door. I think it's not fair, and I get it's not sports isn't fair. It's a business. Obviously, it's a bottom line business, but you can't say Nolan didn't help you reach the bottom line. Your bottom line was to suck. Ted Nolan seems like a pretty good guy. That's the other thing. I mean, that doesn't mean shit, but I just think to see him go through this is, it's not fair. But as my parents would say, life isn't fair. So this is just a I think they'll go and try to get a big name coach. When Babcock leaves Detroit, I think the Pegula family will back the Brinks truck up to pay him to take over. I think Babcock would consider that, considering you're guaranteed the opportunity to coach Connor McDavid or Jack Eichel. You're gonna have Vander Kane next year. Coaching Vander Kane should be fun. And then you got young guys like Reiner, like Gergensons, like Grigorenko, Ristolainen, Zadorov. It's not the worst job in the world to take. I mean, they really do have a bright future. I know it's kind of a cliche, but I think they will be a much better team next season. And for that reason, I would like to have seen Nolan, kept around. But again, it's hockey for you. What are you gonna do? So, I feel bad for Ted Nolan, but I can't say I would have fired him. You give him another year because he was kind of proverbial good soldier. Took it in the neck, coached an awful team to the worst record in the NHL, and now it's like, oh yeah, bye Ted. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on how the Buffalo Sabres firing Ted Nolan. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.